Ladies and gentlemen, clearly we have a big problem. Christmas Eve 2012, while the rest of us are enjoying our Christmas, Santa Claus has to travel all the way around the world delivering presents. The world depends on him for spreading joy. It's a complex operation. A lot could go wrong, and the world depends on him. The following contingencies need to be put in place to make sure he can meet his goal. We are demanding that wish lists be put in by the end of this week, this upcoming week.
Focus, people.
Children need to be in bed early. Everyone needs to be on their best behavior. Last of all, Santa Claus needs to lose weight.
Hey, we're on it.
Yes,
For the first three items, it should be fairly clear why. Santa Claus, he has all that work set out for him. If these things don't happen, it will wreck his plan and he will not be on time. So we do not want any last minute changes to keep him on time. So that issue taken care of, Santa Claus needs to lose weight. And I want to explain to you why. I've taken this data from the New Brunswick Health Indicators.
I'm aware of all of that, Glenn.
They might not be.
Well, maybe, but maybe they don't need to know.
I don't think they know the scope of this.
All right.
Over the past 3 decades, the number of New Brunswick children, adolescents, adults who are overweight or obese have increased substantially. Nearing a national worldwide phenomenon in Canada, prevalence of obesity among adults and youth. Roughly,
Obscenity or obesity? Because I'm about to say an obscenity. So I'm pressure. Can I call the poll? I'm calling the poll.
Please, I don't agree with this doing away with these reindeer. I don't think
Focus on your part of the plan, Glenn. All right? I'm calling Santa right now. Oh, for God's sake, you're
So
drinking it.
it's
No.
roughly doubled between 1981 and 2009. Dramatic increases in obesity have been particularly pronounced among children. The World Health Organization reports that global obesity has been more than doubled since early 1980s. The organization estimates that more than 1 in 10 of the world's adult population is obese in 2010. About 43
It's not my
million,
fault, Glenn.
43
You're
million
responsible for sand in
children
the
under the age of 5 are overweight or obese. A wide range of genetic, life, social, cultural, and environmental factors contribute to these changes. In adults, overweight and obesity are risk factors for cardiovascular disease, mainly heart disease, stroke, type 2 diabetes, and some cancers. Obesity is linked to the increase of high blood pressure, elevated blood cholesterol, blood levels of triglycerides, lower back pain, and other bone and joint problems, asthma, and other respiratory problems. So I think you can see where Santa Claus might have some issues, with back problems. He has a heavy weight to carry.
Only throughout December.
Depression.
Yeah, he's depressed.
Oh, we're not going there right now.
Santa has asked that you don't speak about his mental condition, Glenn.
This is one study attributed almost 1 in 10 premature deaths among people aged 20 to 64, and as we all know, Santa Claus's range is well beyond that.
Yes.
Okay, so normally Rudolph is on reserve for bad weather, but this year, because this is such a huge issue, I've asked him to take the lead to be at the ready for the forefront.
Am I out in charge of reindeer? What the frig? Jim?
We'll deal with this.
Ladies and gentlemen, no one can deny that Santa Claus is jolly, but I fear the red in his face is a sign of troubles to come. 9 out of 10 families no longer have a chimney. While we applaud the efforts made to protect our environment and the good work that you do with the reindeer,
Thank you,
forsaking fossil fuels, no longer getting the same amount of exercise he used to, he's grown out of proportion. To circumnavigate this problem, we tried several things. We tried a catapult.
Yeah, that wasn't successful. And that broke a couple of reindeer's legs, which was,
A
That was
sling
bad.
shot.
yeah.
Being of similar girth to Santa Claus, I have injured my back.
From the slingshot?
Sling shot.
Yeah. I don't like it
He went
either.
about 5 feet.
Neither did Donner, too.
We had discussions with Harry Potter and the Ministry of Magic. At first, they gave us hope. However, they were constrained to Great Britain. When I indicated that Canada was part of the British Commonwealth, he said, "You're on your own."
Friggin' Harry Potter.
I want everyone to take a look at this picture.
That's an old picture, Glenn.
Old of last week. Look, did everyone see that reindeer?
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
he's been
supposed
caught.
to be 8 tiny reindeer. Is that a tiny reindeer?
Well, it is from here.
So much judgment.
Look, he's out of breath.
That is one of the reindeer we keep for
Fair comment.
photographs. He is not,
It's a fair
just to,
comment.
can I point out, that is just one of our reindeer that is there for photographs because people like the fuzzy, big, fat reindeer. It's not a reality, okay?
Those
Jim.
8 tiny reindeer. Dasher, Dancer, Prancer,
I listed them earlier.
Comet, Cupid, Donner, and Blitzen. And it better stay that way.
Don't threaten me, Glenn.
I implore you to provide a healthy snack for Santa Claus, a glass of water, some carrot sticks, and some celery. Instead of maybe what my father would have demanded that we set out for Santa Claus, which was a glass of milk and peanut butter and mayonnaise sandwiches.
He has a peanut allergy now, just so you know.
Or my brother-in-law, who insisted that he be having sent out rum and coke.
Yeah, that's his favorite.
Definitely,
And Coke
to
is
deal with
yours.
this problem,
Coca-Cola.
I feel we have to make cutbacks to the nice list this year.
Yes, definitely.
In that light, I have the following recommendations for Santa Claus. First of all, guests of ADB are always on the nice list,
Oh, that's good. That's good. I like it, I like it.
Thank you.
unless they don't come back. Then it's not a
And just get
Sandra, I have you on the nice list, being the president of ADB.
Suck up.
Patricia, I also have you on the nice list. I've never seen a nicer ugly sweater. So Jim, for running this program, you have to be on the nice list.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Oh, good,
No
all right,
stress.
we'll allow it.
Maureen, I seem to recall a little bit of naughtiness earlier this year, something about a bed and being naked, and so you're on the naughty list. Who was that laughing over there?
Doug,
Doug?
I didn't say anything.
Doug?
Yeah.
Should Doug be on the naughty list or
Yes,
the
yes.
nice list?
yes, naughty.
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 Well, let's all just clap for nice.
How do you know?
I know stuff.
I don't think you made the cut, Doug. Deborah, no, I have to put you on the naughty list because of the reindeer program you're
Listen,
running.
listen. Put me
You're
on the
on the
nice
nice
list or I'll cut your meals.
Your cats are on the nice list, but you're
Hey,
on the nice.
focus, Glenn, focus.
Wendy, for all that you've done last year for ADB, you're on the nice.
Oh, suck up.
Okay, Glenn, this is a
And-
red light.
You're also on the nice list. John, for I think being older than Santa Claus. I'm gonna have to put you on the naughty list.
Only, he's also by 2 days.
He's older by 2 days.
Okay.
Where did we get those facts from? Like,
Jim,
I don't.
Jim,
I double checked.
the fact checker, and I put that in air quotes, fact checker.
So the president of, excuse me, the division governor, Shane Walsh, has to be
Naughty.
on the nice list
Oh.
because otherwise I get in personal trouble.
I think that's what do you call that? Conflict of
Not
interest.
very festively attired today.
No, yeah, he's a conflict of interest there with the Shane issue, I think.
So I saw Santa Claus. How does that song go? I saw you
Mummy kissing Santa
Claus.
Claus. Mummy kissing Santa Claus. You should really know that, Glenn.
Yeah. So Darlene, we all know about that. I tried to put you on the naughty list, but Santa insisted you were on the nice list.
Oh, sucking up to Santa.
It all started with a roll.
So
Focus.
Focus.
So Vivian, as equal to Maureen, you're on the naughty list.
Right.
Another year.
Now Santa Claus wanted to put you on the nice list again for similar reasons, but I think I don't share his views. So
That's
am I missing
Santa.
anyone for the nice and naughty list?
Your
Sorry?
wife.
My wife? Do
Very careful.
do I really have to express? Are you going to make me
Yes.
express it?
Yes.
My wife is on the special night list.
Suck up.
That allows me to come home at night and sleep in my own bed. Thank you very much.
All right. I can't applaud it. There's a lot of misinformation.
Well, it's a very thorough report. Let me wrap up with a few comments. So first, thank you for the team. It's been difficult this year in particular. It's been difficult. Thank you, team. I know it's been very, very stressful. Glenn, based on comments, Glenn, I think we might want to make a reconsideration for the nice list for Ann. So can we do a little more investigation?
And
there,
where's
Glenn?
Dave on
Can we
the
do a little
list?
more investigation?
Where's Dave on the list? Dave Fraser.
Vivian,
Huh?
you're solidifying your place on the naughty list.
Yeah.
Dave is
Thank you.
on the naughty list for just being too quiet.
Yeah.
So just generally, for most folks, look, if you're trying to get on the nice list from the naughty list, it's 3 weeks away, folks. So for most of you, just you can't make up for what you did previously this year. So just relax. Glenn mentioned carrots and tea for snacks for Santa. So that's a little premature, Glenn. A little premature, but do watch your email, please. If we think that Santa is looking too fat, and Deb, I need to say that.
Daily weigh-ins. I'm on it.
But please watch your email. We may be requesting carrots and tea, no cookies and milk. Santa would eat it, but that may be the request.
You know that'll set him off.
So finally, look, you can be confident in our teams that you've chosen the right people to lead this task. So we thank you for your faith in us to ensure that Santa gets around the world and delivers toys. All the boys and girls around the world, whether it's 800,000 households or a billion, whatever it has to be, you place your faith in the right people. Thank you. I'll return control to our chairperson, Joe.
All right, we'll do it. We'll get it done. We'll get it